I am live. I'm not muted. Hold. Oh, come on, YouTube. Wow. Come on. That's a long leg. 20 seconds. Hold on. Of course it's not. Okay. What's up, Buttercup? Sandy, can I just say, your Facebook profile picture, I love it. I'm just going to say that. I love it. It looks like love. And that's what I'm going to say. Hi, Tina T. Hi, lovely. Buttercup, you just look like, it just looks like love. I love it because it looks like love. And no, it wasn't Facebook stalking you. I don't know why. I just saw it last night and I was like, oh, that's Sandy. Oh, that's Buttercup. Look how in love she is. You're in love. I love it. That's wonderful. I love it. I do. I love that picture of you. I think that's lovely. The fox, yes, she came out with some new digits today. Guess what? They're bugs. Yep, more bugs. Ladybugs like Jamie likes. Wait, did somebody go wake up Jamie? Because, she's going to be like, oh no, I'm late to the party. Hi, lovely. Hey, Tina T. Hello. Good morning. Afternoon. Afternoon. Where's that Dana Yates at? That's who I'm looking for. That's who I'm looking for. Send me down a rabbit hole. Totally took me off the track of my journals. Send me down a rabbit hole. Where you at? Wow, I'm coming in clear. That's actually very nice. Jaden comes home today, so no more of that. We will have no more clear. I know, bugs. Lots of bugs. Quite often. I know, Kim. I know. She does. She loves her bugs. But they're labels. I got all excited because it said big label kit on it, and I opened it up and I was like, oh, it's bugs. It's bugs. But you can fussy cut these bugs. I bet your little Rel can cut the antennae of that bug. I'm even going to challenge Laurel with fussy cutting because I'll lose. She can fussy cut anything. Yeah, it's bugs. It's bugs. So, yeah, she came out with a new kit today. It's all the labels with all the bugs. I like these because they don't have antennae. This one does. That's a pincher bug. I don't like those bugs. Those scare me. I love the butterflies. The colors of these butterflies are really pretty. This page I don't mind so much. I like the colors. Oh, that's my phone telling me I'm live. Thank you. Thank you. You're a little late. It's a bunch of bees if you're doing like bee stuff. That's Lori B. Lori B likes them bees. And then she did them in like the brown tone. And there's 3 pages of that. So you get 3 pages of color and you get 3 pages of the brown. These I don't mind so much. I like these. This is pretty. These are my colors though. This is my jam. Love the ladybugs. It's the creepy ones right there. I don't like those too much. They're kind of scary, but they're called large entomology tags. And so that came out this morning. I was like, oh my goodness, another thing in my transfer. Oh my word. It is amazing. So yeah. Let's see. Those are, I don't mind those. I don't mind this page at all. Well, maybe the flying ant thing. I don't like those. Bite me. These are not bad. I like the bees. Are the bees in color by chance? Let's just see. They are. Right there. In color bees. Yeah, I like those. And if you don't like the bugs, just cut it out and use it for the label. The labels fly. I like the shape of this label. Yeah, I like it. So it's Tracy's new kit. Large entomology labels. Hot diggity dog. Where's that Danny Yates at? How do I feel about all the bugs? What, that Tracy comes out with? Well, she loves her bugs. She loves her bugs. That's fine. Believe me, she gives us plenty to work with, so. Plenty to work with. I guess you guys know them going to be. Did not bring you joy? Maybe they're not for you. There's a lot of stuff on the page that does have bugs. A lot of things in the shop. Yeah, if only Danny Yates were here. Anyway, she sent me down this rabbit hole last night. I could not stop watching this lady. She's from Bulgaria. Her link is in my chat, in my description box below. And I don't even know how you pronounce the first word. Noit. Art. That's all I know. Noit, not. Know it. I don't know it. Art. Ooh, it could be know it. Art. That would make sense. Anyway, she's from Bulgaria. And I saw she sent me this one particular one. It's actually the one that I linked in the bottom of the video. To use my scraps up. And I have a lot of scraps left over because you guys know I'm doing these 2 journal courses from Amity Bloom. And Amity Bloom uses different types of mediums and papers and substrates and all those kind of fancy words. And I had a ton, which is really quite weird, of these left over. And these are that nice watercolor paper. And no, I'm not throwing that away because it's really nice. Like, I even have my notes on some of it. So I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to glue these little cubes on this little piece of paper. Okay, first of all, hers is like huge. I don't think I have time to do something like that, like right now on live. Hold on. Where's my ruler? I have all these rulers, but I want this one. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I can't reach it. 5x7. That's what I thought. 5x7. I can do it this way. I can do it this way. You know what? It would make sense to figure out which way I need to do it. Hold on. Let me see the other part of this thing. Which way am I doing it? Doing it long ways, or am I doing it which way? Because I have a bunch of these things that I can show them to you. Which I don't think they're going to work. If they don't work, it's really going to stink. Anyways, so there's these things that I made last night. This is not like modeling paste or anything. This is plumber's putty, and this stuff is totally waterproof. And I did some little of my stencils last night, which I think I might use this one right here. And there's another one right there. Yeah, I think I might use this one. Maybe. I don't know. Could use that one. Let's see. I don't know. No, I don't know. Okay. Can use any of them. And the good thing is they're kind of fussy cut, but they're not. It's like cheater fussy cut. I like this one right here. I'm going to use this one. All right, so I'm going to do it sideways. Okay, that's all I need to know. What I was going to do was sideways. Oh my goodness, there she is. I know you love the bugs. See? She loves the bugs. I told you guys. Bugs. She loves the bugs, dude. Tracy has happy bugs. What's up, Box? How you doing? Well, hello, Dempsey from work. Should I whisper? Is it like, should I whisper? Or do you have earbuds in? Or are you working from home today? Okay, so what? Her link is down below. And all I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put it on with Fabri-Tac. It's a lot of stacking of my scraps here. And because this is watercolor paper, she used, believe it or not, she used tags off of clothes. Like she saves her tags from clothes. And this is about like a nice tag weight, I guess. And some of them she rounded, some she didn't. Some, I mean, she's very like, whatever. She's like, you can do what you want. I don't care. And what she did was she just started layering these things. And I'm just going to try and get like the bottom one down. Actually, I think like these are all too big. Let's go to the little ones. Let's go to the little ones. Glad I had these around. Where's that Dana Yates? She come in yet? Dana. She sent me this link last night. And I was like, I got on it. I checked it out. Because she was like, yesterday in my live, she was like, hey, did you see that link that I sent you? And I'm like, no, I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. But I'll look at it after I'm done. Yeah, I looked at it after I was done. Sure did. Thanks, Dana. Send me down this rabbit hole. Oh, send me down a rabbit hole. Some you're going to have to cut. Doesn't matter. She said you could use your glue gun. Things like that. And cut your tags. Well, mine aren't tags, but you know what I mean. And what you're essentially going to be doing is building like bridges. Not bridges. I'm not building a bridge. But you're building your layers up. And you're going to cross them over. Then we're going to get like flat backs out. Oh, yeah. It's a process. Again, thanks, Dana. Maybe if I use bigger scissors, I can hack it all in one piece. That's not crooked. That's crooked. See how you just kind of like just start stacking them up. It's kind of hard to probably see because it's white, right? Yeah, I bet. I'm going to try and stay out of the middle because that's where my design's going to be. Yeah. All right, let's start gluing. Let's start gluing. Hey, Jubri, how you doing? You wish you could work from home. To get your stuff, Jubri? Hi, Angela. Well, welcome. First time here. Glad to have you. And good luck. We usually call the new ones brave ones. Brave ones. I'm just going to stick this down. Fabric Check gives me a minute. This is just a little cheapy canvas from Dollar Tree. They have them. They're a little soggy in the middle. If you want to put something in the back of it, you can. But I think it's okay for what I'm doing. I do have larger ones, but we would have been sitting here all day. And I mean, yesterday we were on for 4.5 hours, so I think that was a little much. You can come back up from the back and just touch them as well. I'm not using any water or anything like that. But I am using paint. And then I'm using waxes. Using all the things. I guess it's mixed media. Whoa. That just flipped over on my desk. Thanks. Here we go. Glue on my hands. It's on my desk though. Okay. We're good. We're good. Did I have that over there? Is that Danny Yates? Danny Yates coming yet? Oh, I'm so glad you got it, Judy. Yay. How is the hubby? Can I ask, or do you want to just write me a message? Oh, and Judy, thank you for that email. You're pretty amazing human. Let me tell you, I really appreciate that email. More than you know. That really, I appreciate that. I really do. Really do. And your two favorite people in the same room, if you think about it right now. You don't like the neurologist? If you think about it, Judy, your two favorite people are here right now. The fox is in the house. Can you guys see that? I know it's kind of hard. All I'm doing is essentially just building up building blocks, basically. Just building things up. Use anything like foam tape or stuff like that. When I build things up, I like to do it with, I don't know, what do you call this stuff? Craft paper and things like that. Because sometimes that stuff's too high. And I don't want to use it. I have it. I just don't feel the need to use it. Probably doing this all wrong. But that's okay. It's just paper. I told you, we're in the same spot. She's the best, isn't she, Fox? Love her. My focal image is going to be towards the middle. I'll build up the middle a little bit, but it's more about around the edges. And I'm going to leave some space because even though I'm going to be putting flat back pearls, because I wanted to look, the basic premise of it is to make it look like metal, and then that focal image on the front. I wanted to look rusted, I wanted to look grungy, and I wanted to go right there on my wall. But I'll be putting flat backs on every corner right here. And you can also put them on your canvas so it looks like you have built up these layers. I'll be using some modeling paste to give it some texture. But you do want to essentially keep it like all the same, I don't know, level. You don't want it wonky on one side and then not on the other. Like I said, maybe not a project I should have done online, but hey, this is where the soggy middle comes in, and I'm going to put my hand behind it there and glue that down. Derby, what's up? How are you? I tagged that video yesterday, Amanda's journal, so you can keep on going back to it, okay? I will never take it down. I promise. I promise. I will never, ever take it down. Dare. Are you fangirling on Tracy? Tracy, that never gets old, I swear. Oh, I love it. Oh, she's here. Just love it. Oh. They love you, dude. They love you. We were actually talking about you yesterday. You're absolutely one of the nicest people ever. So did you guys send out your letters of encouragement? I did. Got a couple responses back. Which was totally understandable. We were just encouraging. Just encouraging. I need a different piece. That one, but I want it smaller. Hey, Tammy. What's up, Minda? How you doing? Like I said, this is just, it's a cheap little canvas from the Dollar Tree. It's actually good. This is kind of good practice for me because I'm not mastered the MM at all. Not even close. So, to practice on, instead of me going and buying, like, you know, because canvases can be expensive, it's good to practice on, I don't know, something not as expensive. I want one right there, but I want it to connect right there. So I'm going to take a little bit of that off. Michelle Tracy spoke to me. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love it. Guys, she's amazing. She is amazing. That's for sure. Blessed to have her as a friend. Absolutely. But she's normal, just like us. She's normal. Right, Trace? Right, dude? You're a totally normal person. Well, you know. We're all normal, but you know. She's just like us. Very creative. Oh, hey Fox. Took that little course yesterday. All right. I liked it. Nothing like I knew of because that's you make the digitals, I make digitals. But that was very interesting. Very, very interesting. Didn't know I could do half things. First of all, didn't know how I had half those things on my computer, which now I feel like really silly because I didn't know. And all the links worked. Everything worked fine. It was good. I liked it. It was very, very interesting. That's a lot of work. Like that's a lot of work. You do a lot of work to get your stuff done. Let me tell you. For those of you who don't know, Tracy came out with a course yesterday. I talked about it yesterday. I hadn't had a chance to view it because I came straight on live. But I did get to watch it last night. Yep. You're going to want to get it. Okay. Again, my focal image is going there, but I don't want it to be like not higher than anything else. So I'm still going to continue to build the layers. I'm not going to put the flat backs or anything towards the middle because I'm not going to need to because they're going to be covered up by this image. I will cut out the image next after I'm going to paint this, give this a coat of paint really fast. I'm going to be using black gesso. I'm going to be using my red oxide. I'm going to be using my turquoise because I wanted to have that rust effect. So I have to put the flatbacks on first. And those are going to be probably the hardest thing for me. I don't have self-adhesive ones. She had self-adhesive ones. I don't have those. I used to have them. I cannot find them. I don't like that. I don't know where they went. I just have it come off. No, I don't like that either. Let's cut it down. I used to have the self-adhesive one, and I would suggest, like they have them at the Dollar Tree, going and getting those because it's going to be kind of a pain for me to glue them all on. But I'm going to do it. I told you I want it right here on my wall. And I could do this like you notice I didn't gesso like the canvas or anything like that. It's not necessary because it's sticking fine. And let's see, where's my thing? And I'm going to. I knew that would pop off. See, I think I used the wrong stuff. because it's going to pop off, right? Let me play with another one here for a second. I guess it's not. There's a leaf laying over there. That's why I'm wondering. I put this on pretty thick to get the texture. So yeah, that's why that's working there. Okay, I'm looking up. Lori B, did you see? Look what the Fox came out with today. Look, it has your beloved bees right there. They're called large entomology labels. Did you run and get them? Look, they're even in the browns. That's your color right there. Right there. Lori B. She is our resident bee lady. She loves her bees. Did you get them? Did you get them? Is that plaster? No, it is, it's actually called, I think it's called Dunham's. It's, plumber's putty, and it's absolutely waterproof. Plumber's putty is what you can do to make the relief on top of your books. A relief is just a raised image. That's what you use. Can you guys see, like, I'm building up the layers on here? The relief is what you, you put on top of your books and things like that. So use plumber's putty. It's waterproof. I believe the lady that I watched, she used joint compound, and man, she bought it by like the bucket, and then she put it in like big as your head bucket, and then she put it in a smaller, more workable container. So joint compound, anything like that. She doesn't buy like, what I liked about her is that she didn't buy like all the expensive things. She showed you, she taught you really quick lesson on, a quick lesson on how to make black gesso, which was just get some black acrylic paint and add baby powder to it and make it to a consistency that you like. That's gesso. That's all it is. You don't have to get the fancy stuff. You can make it yourself. On my playlist, Make It With Michelle, I teach you how to make your own alcohol inks, everything like that. Just making sure it's not my child. He is not in the house, so I better go plug in my phone. It only has 5%. So you can make all your supplies. You don't need like the fancy things. A lot of the things that we use and stuff like that, it can all be made. It's nice to have it already made, but hey, you know me, I'm frugal. I picked up the wrong scissors again. I'm probably going to be mad at myself later for making all these little layers. But I think it's really going to make it pop, because once you put like the metallics on it and everything, you can really see it. And I like that. And again, I want it for art in my room. And I want it to be right in front of my face so I could see it. Okay, I think I'm going to do that there. I like the ones inside each other. Those are neat. You could probably do this with like paper, collage, fabric. There'd be lots of things. Ooh, a fabric one would be really cool. How cool would that be? We could just use muslin and just build up layers of fabric. That would be pretty neat. Okay, here comes the really boring part for you guys. Where are they? I need my flatback pearls. This is gonna be really boring. I know. If I were doing hold on. Get my chair back over here. If I was doing a larger canvas, I would use these. But I'm not. I mean, you could get flat backs in all different sizes. They're great faux metal, like to look like brads. Could I put brads all through here? Yeah, but that's just a waste of my brads. And you guys know I love my brads. So I'm going to use the bottom here. See how little they are? Flat back pearls. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to put a bunch on my desk. I'm going to grab handy dandy. Yep, I am. I'm actually going to make my Fabri-Tac glue do what I hate, and that's run over the side, because I'm going to be picking up a bead or flat back and touching it to it and putting it down. What this is going to essentially create is the metal look. Doesn't matter what color they are, because I'm going over it with black gesso. I'm just putting in the corner of my squares. This one wants to be naughty, which is fine. Just play with it. So that's what I'm doing. Just like making, what are they, rivets? Called rivets or something like that. When you put metal together, that's what I'm doing. Or that's what I'm creating. Recreating. Where's that Dana Yates? She come in yet? Dana Yates. I miss chat. Sorry, let me go back up. You haven't gotten them yet, Lori, but you will? Yeah, you need to if you like those bees, girl. You gotta go get them. It's a great kit. It's labels. Come on. Well, labels are my favorite. Some of the bugs are scary, but I like the other ones. And Laurel will have those fussy cut out in like a day. Not even. Probably an hour. Did you guys watch her live last night? What's up, women? She was doing the Funky House Challenge. And, you know, she had to do it Laurel style, which is, like she said, I'm telling you, nothing but perfection comes out of her. I've watched her craft. It's pretty darn amazing. The ideas that she gets in her head and then just takes it and goes. I'm like, yeah, I would have stopped halfway where you were at. And she just keeps going. They want to stick to my top of my Fabri-Tac. Oh, but you're not. That looks so cute. Imagine if I was doing this white. That would be really, really pretty. I like that. But I'm not. They're all just going to be colored. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be a minute, believe me. I am going to use, she used acrylic paints. I'm going to use acrylic paints up to a certain part, and then I'm going to get out my Finnabair waxes. There's one Finnabair wax that is my favorite. It's called White Gold. I like that. I like that color. It's a metallic one. I like that one because it, let's go right there with that. I don't know. It just gives it just such a, like a glowy finish. I like it. I think it's pretty. And that's what I want on this. So, because we have different pieces here, cleaning off my lady's feet every now and then. I'm not going to do like the center because, again, that's where the focal point's going to be. And I'm sorry if you guys are talking, but I'm kind of in the zone now. It was very stimulating. Oh, get off my glue. It just hangs there. Thank you. There are two different on top of here. Get off her legs. Get off. Right there. So there's going to have to be one that goes there. And these ones that are where the canvas is showing, I'm just going to put one in the middle of them. Maybe a couple around here, because just to make sure like it blends all in. Like there's another layer under there. I did 3 layers high. That's how high I went with it. And I believe that's how high she went with hers. I'm not trying to copy her for verbatim. I'm already probably doing it wrong. Hey, Amanda. Saw your setup, Amanda. Yeah. That's nice. I might go and get that. I love the little clip light. That's pretty neat. I can't so much use the phone thing, but I do know my webcam will fit on it. Why? Because there's this thing called masking tape. Yeah. Masking tape. And my camera is actually masking taped up right now. That's how it sits up on my tripod up there. We're getting there. About another half hour. Just kidding. I hope I'm kidding. Oh my goodness. Oh, flip over beads, flip over. Those are going next to each other because there is a rectangle there. You can do this in squares, triangles, pick your shape. Go ahead, pick a shape. Whatever you want to do. Boy, I'm glad I chose the 5x7. Sure you are too. That just looks really cool. And I still have to do those two. This down here. Oh, that looks really neat. We see it coming together. It looks really cool. Hold on, I'll look up in a second. Popping your fabric tag like this with you know, letting it kind of explode helps a lot. Could you use a glue gun? Sure. You're gonna burn your fingers a lot? Yeah. And I could have used my glue gun to put all these squares down too. I have used my glue gun on the back of these little flat backs, and it does not feel pretty. But I've been using a glue gun for so long that I think I'm kind of, oh, come on, flip over, some of you. That I think I'm kind of immune to it. But it does hurt, so please be careful. Stay. See it? It's all coming together now. It'll make more sense once it's painted. Okay, looking up. Oh, hey, Whitman. Looky there. It's Tracy Fox. Tracy, that's my best friend, Donna. Remember I talk about her in her emails? That's my best friend, Donna, right there. So Donna knows all about you. Smells like it's gonna rain. My computer says 74 and sunny. Better. And it's okay if you don't really, well, it's not that it's not okay, but I gotta squeeze my fabric tack again. Yeah, I used that up. I'm just making it come out the top like that, like a little blob. And I'm just touching the end of my thing, setting it down. I would use my art glitter glue, but it's in timeout. Because I can't get that, I can't get it to work. I have pried that lid open. I have cleaned it out. Telling you, I have one last resort. Laurel told me to take the whole entire top off, cover it up with cellophane, and then soak it in some Dawn and hot water. And if that does not unclog that nozzle, I'm going to be really mad because I have a backup for it that's huge. Her glitter glue is not cheap. And that would have been really good to have to put this on with because of the tip is so small. I could have just, made little drips and then, set my little half flatbacks on there. This is an excuse to use your flatback pearls too. I haven't used flatback pearls in forever. Alright, need some more out. Flip over. Just play with them and they'll flip over. There we go. Of course you do, Fox. Oh, I love it. Oh, hey Tracy, how's that cardboard collection coming along? You doing good? I told Dinah, I said, you know what? I think I'm just gonna send her random empty things from Amazon boxes, so she can have some cardboard. Because like different grades, everything now. She has a cardboard bin. She separated them by size. I love it. I love it. I love it. Crack me up. All right, let's see. It's kind of bare right there. Let's put one here. Even though that's technically, whoops, not on my finger. Technically not the edge of a piece of paper, but we're going to put one right there. Just because. Again, let me look at my centerpiece. Oh, we're using that one right there. You guys can't see under here, but I can. All right. So I'm just trying to figure out which ones to skip. You don't have to skip them. It's just that, I mean, they're going to be underneath their design, so you don't really have to take the time to do it. You can if you want. Totally up to you. It's your project. Okay, nice more to flip over. There you go. I have just found it all my new tags. Oh. I have what was that? The texture tags that just came out. Mine, I just mounted on mine yesterday on cardboard. It's actually I bought a new ironing. I bought a new iron, and it was perfect grade cardboard for it because since you used your COVID test box, it's about the same thickness as that. And I will be doing mine. They are over to the left of me right now. That might be my sesh for tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Because Jaden comes back tonight. And I know he's going to be tired. Oh, yeah, he's been doing manual labor this week. They're building a fence. And they had to build a retaining wall. So the first night that he was over there, this is his best friend's house, right? It's his grandfather's house, actually. So they built this retaining wall. You should have seen these boys. You would think, well, I know mine hasn't worked a day like that in his life. His face just looked deflated for one. He was just like, everything hurt. He's like, my knees hurt, my feet hurt. And I'm like, oh, the poor baby had to work today. It was hilarious. So I went over, I cooked him dinner. Hello Fresh, by the way, dinner. Those things were awesome. His grandfather gets I don't know, like subscription or whatever for him. That is amazing. Everything is right there. I was like, this is awesome. But yeah, he's been doing manual labor. He comes home today, and I know he's getting sunburned for sure. But it's just so funny because they were just, oh, you would think like they were 50 years old. I'm like, what's wrong, boys? I sit at my desk from 8 o'clock at night until almost 11. Can you put in one day of work? Come on now. It's funny. Oh, it's official. Got our baptism email yesterday. It is August 15th at 5 o'clock. Is our turn, I guess. Really excited about that. Okay, I open my fabric. I'm almost done. Almost done. I'm telling you, wow, this could go overboard like real fast with these little things. Let me tell you. I like this a lot. I'm not hating this Fabri-Tac idea either. I just came up with it, really. I'm just going to put one right here because I want some around, maybe underneath. Well, it doesn't make sense to put that there, Michelle. Take that off. Put it up there where it's supposed to be. No, I don't really much care about the glue because I'm going to put some modeling paste around it to make it look rough. I don't know if I'm going to use my texture or just my modeling paste for it. Texture, because then they'll look more like, I don't know, rusted galvanized like steel maybe. I don't know the technical terms for metal. I don't work much with metal. I do believe these are called rivets though, that I'm placing on here, or rivets, quote unquote. Okay, I guess I'm not going to do the one in the middle. All right, we're getting there. Say about 5 more. Make them good. Come on, flip over. Just flip. Don't make me get any more out. They want to stick together because my Fabri-Tac is on my fingers. Grr. All right. All right. So let's put some just in random spots. Right there. Let's put some down on the board itself to make it create that layered look. Like down in there. That's 3 layers down. So that looks neat. Again, great way to use up your scraps. Like I said, she used like her tags from her clothes. Not like we would get like at Walmart. Not those tags. Like, nice tag clothes. Nice clothes tags. How about that? Nice clothes tags. Very thick. It was a nice definite nice weight. Suppose you could use anything for this, really. Just gonna put this down here in the middle. Hey, Brooke. How you doing? What's up? There's Jamie. Hi, Jamie. What's up, my dear? How's my niece? My niece doing okay? How you doing? Hold up. What am I? Poor Donna. What? Poor Donna. What'd you do? What did you do? There, I'm completely happy. I'm so happy. I'm. Believe it or not, I'm more happy for Jaden. I love it. I will start her. I know, right? Hey, Sherry, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, 110 degrees. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Method. What am I making? And what am I happy about? I'm making uh, a mixed media project. The link to the right way of doing it, Brooke, is down in the down bar below. I don't know if you're familiar with her. It's NOIT Art. I don't know how to say that first word, and I did not want to butcher that lady's name. She's from Bulgaria. First of all, I love hearing her talk. She's like, it's okay, whatever. Just forget about it. I like hearing her talk. Um, but I am doing a mixed media project that was sent to me last night by Dana Yates, who is not here. And now I'm just down this rabbit hole. You know how you get down the rabbit holes? Yeah, I'm down the rabbit hole. So I think I'm pretty much done with the rivets. Rivets don't go in the middle. All right, I have one more left. One more left. Let's just randomly put it right there. Okay. Don't care. All right, that's it. Okay, so we're going to set that aside just to let them stick. They're pretty much stuck. I use Fabri-Tac. Let me wipe this off my glue. That actually was a really great way to use that, because had I done that with my hot glue gun, my fingers would be singed. I'd be in the hospital with 3rd-degree burns right now. It would not be pretty. It would not be pretty. I think you could probably take this as far as you wanted to take it. You don't have to like do it like she did. She offers some great ideas. Like I said, she tells you how to make the gesso yourself, so you don't have to do it. Let's get this put aside, and now we're gonna cut out my bigger scissors, and then I'm gonna fussy cut around the image. Oh, please work. She used joint compound on her for her modeling paste. I used plumber's putty, which I'm really hoping it doesn't flip off the back of this paper. It's on there very, very thick. I'm just going to cut this down because I do have to cut around the image a little. This is not like fussy cut heaven, and it's not being left straight. You know, I did not fussy cut. I don't like it. I don't find it enjoyable at all. Not at all. I'm going to leave, I don't know. See, I feel it popping. Please don't break off here. I'm going to leave about 1/4 of an inch around here. Oh, you guys don't even watch me do this. This is terrible. This is not a tutorial for sure. See, I'm just leaving just that 1/4 of an inch. This is just an idea. And not my idea. Not my idea. She's posted at the bottom. You can go watch it the right way. And you know what she used to fussy cut? She used nail scissors. See, I feel it. It's popping off. Do not pop off. Probably the wrong. Yeah. Crap. It's popping off right there. Hold on. I might have to fabric tack my thing. Hold on. I might have to put some matte medium or Mod Podge in there or something. Oh, yeah. There goes my whole flower. Well, that didn't work. So let's not put it on there. Awesome. All right. So let's figure out another way to do this. So all the ones that I did are going to break off. Should have listened. Should have listened. All right, I'm getting out my modeling paste now because it's a little more flexible than that plain painter's putty that I used. Those are going in the trash. Let me get this. Let me get my stencil back out. We'll just redo it another way. No big deal. This is how we learn. Now where's the stencil? Oh, you know what? They're downstairs. They're downstairs on my dining room table. Un momento, talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Okay. We're just going to have to speed it up with the heat gun. So much for being prepared. Which one was that? Nope. It was this one. All right. Those are all the stencils I used last night. So, just going to have to use modeling paste. It's no biggie. No biggie. It's just a little more flexible. All I'm putting it onto is just a real thin cardstock. She put hers on the back of cereal box. This is pretty much the same texture. Oh, now you get my modeling paste. This one. And it's going to dry opaque, which is fine. So I'm just going to paint over it anyways. A piece of tape. I need a drink of coffee. Okay. All right, let me look up. Hi, Melanie. How you doing? Oh my goodness, Donna. Good and sufficient. I know, right? Yeah, now I think what I'll do with the other ones, because I do have a lot of them, I'm going to go and I'm going to paint over them with my matte medium and make those puppies stay on there. Because I do want to do like I don't know, like a collage wall. I don't know. Yeah, aggravating. It is, Melanie, but we'll just do it a different way. Maybe I can spray it with that sealer, yeah, that I talk about, huh, Amanda? Yeah, maybe that would have worked. Hmm. Okay, I'm all caught up. Anybody else? Is anyone? Oh, did you guys see Brooke's new stickers came out? I saw them. They're very cute, Brooke. Did you draw those yourself? Like you're an artist like that? Down to get out of the bad mood. Shake it off. You'll be fine. It's a miracle that you got your stickers done. Is that what it is? They're very cute. They're very, very cute. I saw a picture of them. Well, I think if they look as real as they do, that you're a pretty good artist. Seriously. And now Melanie, you're switching a roo on me again? Lucky I know both your names. Jamie, go hook up with Donna. You guys can go wallow in your pity. There you go. Oh, you're welcome. I thought they were quite good. Jamie, did you see what the Fox came out with today? Did you see the ladybugs for your ladybug journal? Hold on. I know there's ladybugs in here. Right there. You see the ladybugs for your ladybug journal? It's a page right here, so you guys, in case you didn't see them. You did. Good. Okay, never mind. I agree. Artist, right? I think so too, Amanda. I think she is. If she can make a face that looks like a face, aren't these pretty? I know I love these digis today. Except the scary bugs. The scary bugs, I don't like the scary bugs. These bugs I don't mind. Except that one bites me. That's scary and that's scary. I like these. I like the shape of the frame. Those are scary. I love the ladybugs. I wonder what that is. This a beetle? It has like a cross on its back. What is this, Fox? Are you still here? Love the grasshopper. Laurel will cut those legs. I can't wait for she needs a fuss to cut that. Fox, are you still here? Is this a beetle? With the cross on its back? Where you at? She said tick, maybe? Could be a tick. I don't know. She likes every bug, so it doesn't matter. Where you at, Fox? Oh, she left. Oh, she left? Oh, bye. Darn it. I was going to ask her if that's a beetle. I wasn't looking up. Sorry. She was in the chat earlier. I was going to ask her what that bug was. Yeah. Could be a tick. I don't know. No, they look like beetles over here. They look like beetles. I don't know. They're bugs. Don't know. She says. Oh. Bye and thanks for having me, dude. Oh, okay. You're welcome, dude. Debbie, you cracked me up. Oh my gosh, I said hello to Trace Fox. All right, that was enough of a coffee break. So now we're going to try modeling paste. And the good thing about this is that the modeling paste is not as stiff. It's more, what's that word everybody uses? Malleable. Yeah. So we'll just do it with this. It's all good. I'm not mad at it. I will go, I will try the sealer, and I will also, I'll do one with the sealer, Amanda, and I'll do one with matte medium, and I'll tell you which one stays on better. I should have known better putting it on so thick, and this being a flimsy thing that it was just gonna just be a disaster from the beginning. I should have known better. That was my bad. I'm just gonna put some of this on my palette knife because, again, I mean, you want it to have like some texture to it. You want it to have, you know, some thickness to it. You don't want this thin like this, like you scrape it all off. That's like totally thin. No, you want texture on it. You want a lot. I do, at least. I want it all. And I like the different colors of layers, and it's just going to give it another texture. And so now, since we're using modeling paste for the inside image, I think I'm going to go around it with texture paste instead of the modeling paste. Let's scrape that off there. There we go. Had this been a jar, I would scrape off the rest when I take out my stencil, but it's not a jar. I don't have that. I will get that though. But I don't like wasting things. And I'm not about to cram it back in that little hole. That's not what we do. Hey, Carla, how you doing? Did you see the bug again? Oh, the one that we can't figure out? What's this bug right here? Oops. Did you? Ephemer in there. This one right here, Carla. Came out in Tracy's kit this morning. This one with the little cross on its back. Is that a beetle? Can you see it? Like a male-female thing? Beetle? Brooke's going with tick. You cracked me up. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Hey, Brooke, it's Thursday. Are you going live tonight? I watch. I really do. There we go. And see, now I would scrape that all off and put it back in the jar, but I can't. So we're gonna let that sit right there. I'm gonna throw a baby wipe over it so it doesn't stick to my stencil. And I shall wash it later. I have my heat gun already set up. Oh, you know what would have been pretty? We could have crackle paste this one. That would have been pretty. We would crackle paste it. Because then you would have had like all the grooves. Oh, maybe we'll put some crackle paste on the thing. Alright. Drying. Me too. You know, I had one when I was younger. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. Didn't like it at all. I had to go to the hospital and get it removed because they have to twist it. Because you could take it and like pluck it out of your head, but its mouth will still be in there and it'll still be doing its thing. So I had to go to the hospital and they had to use tweezers and actually untwist it because it twists into your head. Hi, Arlene. How are you? Good to see you. So it actually twists into your head. Oh, your tick keys. Wow. Maine is scary. It's scary up there. I don't know what a tick key is. I know. Yeah, it was traumatizing. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of traumatizing. But then my mom knew how to do it. So when we moved to Florida, of course, you got ticks down there too. I was playing in palmetto bushes. And I came back in and I felt something growing on my head because it, you know, they move while they're, you know, feasting. And so my mom just took the tweezers and undid it, and then yeah, that's my story. Not that gross all of you out. All right, this is gonna work better, right? Better work better. All right, I'm not gonna go through that again. Let's get some different scissors. Let me get some skinnier scissors. Like I said, we're only going around, leaving like a 1/4 of an inch. And I'm terrible at fussy cutting, but it's okay. It's all right, because you know what helps? Remember that trick when I said, you know, if you mess up at your journals or any of that, I'm going to go down, get rid of some of that. Get my skinny ones for this. Mess up with your journals and stuff. There's lots of ways to mask your mistakes, like inks. Today will probably be paint. Lots of paint. Nobody talk, I'm in the zone. I don't want to miss anything. Oh my goodness. Go away. Get off. That was annoying. See, like, none of this is relaxing to me. No part of this is. This stuff dried good. Jamie, I'm going to send it all to you. Jamie likes her some fussy cutting. Go away. She's probably screaming at me right now. You're holding your scissors wrong. Oh, this is so super soft. Wow, that's really soft. All right. Let's get down to it. One more leaf here. So that's all I want. That's all I essentially want, is just that. That's my kind of fussy cutting right there. No kind of detail, anything. I'm good. Totally good with that. That part I did like about the video a lot. I was like, huh, you're my girl. Because that's not, I don't like that. All right, so I think I want the design right in the middle. All right, let's get it painted. I'm going to use, and I'm going to paint them both at the same time. Honestly, gesso's not really needed for this. Black acrylic paint will be fine. It's not that big of a canvas. I'm going to be mixing paints. She mixed her paint because I want that rusted look. She uses very, very cheap brushes. She likes the pounce method, which is cool because that adds another thing of texture. You almost let me forget the texture paste. Don't do that. As I keep me in check here. Texture paste. You could even go over it with your clear gesso. That leaves a texture as well. That's like a gritty texture as well. Where's my flipping texture paste? Oh, right there. You can even go over with clear gesso. You can just put all the things on it. Texture it up all you want. Yeah, no cussy cutting. I don't like cussy cutting at all. Tick free. Good. The idea book series. What is that? It's a thingy that gets ahead. No, okay, that's what the key is. Okay, Amanda, you have good grocery shopping trip. Okay, I'm looking up. In fact, I should probably go put up a reminder. Yeah, why don't you do that? Please post to my group. What is your idea book series going to be? Like ideas for things to put in your journals or ideas for what? Like what? Like everything? Like your art, your drawing? What are we doing? What kinds of ideas? She's probably putting up her thing right now. Oh, we're going to start putting together an idea book for all your cool journal embellishments. Oh, okay. All right. I just read what you said up there to Sherry. You have to put in your journals. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Is it you and Johnny doing it? Like, is it like a collab with you guys, or are you just doing it yourself, or what? I do too, right? Me too. And it also helps because that's a very good idea. I might craft along with you tonight. Great, another rabbit hole. Thanks. Because I don't like going back and watching my other videos. I don't like going back. I don't think I sound like that. I don't know how you guys listen to me. I'm like, what? That is not my voice. Everybody's like, yes, it is. Okay. Sorry. Apologize for it now. I want the smaller. Nope. Okay, so I want to add. I'm just using these dollar pins. You know I love these things. They are amazing. I'm using my black acrylic that I got from there. I'm using my red oxide, and I'm using turquoise, which is what Faux art. And this is basically the three colors of to make your rust, your patina, everything like that. So I'm just going to paint them both at the same time as much as I want. Oh, and I want some brown. So I'm going to use my new impasto because I need some brown. I'm telling you, that paint has feelings. Has feelings. Not going to lie. And I have a couple of my liquids out. Only for the fact of I want to try. I've never mixed. Have you guys ever mixed paint or liquid acrylic with your heavy gesso? White gesso. Hi, Veronica. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, Corey. Oh, let's not even talk about Corey Dahlman's. What is that thing called? The Scrap Buster book. Oh my goodness. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a beetle related to the ladybug. Look at you go, Carla. Why, thank you. Yeah, that Scrap Buster book that she's doing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was cutting. Oh, that's so cool, Jamie. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I'm painting. Just a simple black acrylic pouncing. This, I'm telling you, this black acrylic from the Dollar Tree, full coverage. This brush like is wanting to texture paste. Seriously? Forget it now. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't need it. It doesn't need it. With the pouncing, the paint is going to put on texture for me. That's fine. I'm not that pressed about it. But yep, I forgot texture paste. I'm going to have to put notes up all around my room. Ink, Michelle. Texture paste now, Michelle. I am going to do the sides of this so it is complete. Oh, texture paste. For Pete's sake. But with the pouncing of the brush, it's actually leaving a very cool texture. Hold on. Oh my goodness. See? It's actually leaving a texture on there. Yep. I'm leaving it that way too. I always at least try and leave one side of the picture where I can touch it and move it. It'll be the last thing that I paint. Oh, this already looks freaking cool. Those rivets are staying on just fine with Fabri-Tac. So far. As soon as I say it. And you know what? I'm getting my paintbrush actually just lost like a little hair in there. I don't care. Texture. It's not going anywhere. If this was a mine, I would probably do it better, but it's mine. It is a little bit difficult to get down in those holes where the 3 layers are. Should I have started with the black canvas? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's getting down in there. This brush and the pouncing is okay. And plus there's going to be about 3 or 4 layers of paint on here. Eventually it's going to get covered up. So could you skip that step? Sure, I did. I need more paint. Thank you, Jamie. Yes, Brooke. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's there for. It's there for you guys. Put all your things in there. I don't care. I don't care. Not at all. Absolutely. Ooh, 6 o'clock. Okay. Ah! Stuck my finger in it. Story of my life. I do like her idea of using the cheap brushes. Just for the simple fact of, yep, this does add another texture. That's, yeah, I like that. I like that. All right, I'm going down the side of this one. It's leaving my brush marks. Very cool. It's about Get real dirty up in here. And it's not even after dark. I can see like the little pieces that haven't gotten under there. I don't really think it's gonna matter. And now what she did was she didn't wait for this to dry. So I'm not gonna wait for it to dry. I'm gonna do what she did. She just started mixing and throwing other paints right into it. Cool. So, yep, that part's gonna have my finger on it over there. It's alright. Let's go back when I dry it and I'll just recover it. No big deal. Am I even in frame? Yes, I am. You guys can see much now. Now it's like all one color again. There, that's where my finger was. All right. So then she went straight into like her others and just started like pouncing in color where she wanted it. And see how when you first put it down, it's really bright. But then when you're mixing it in with this darker paint, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm minding that at all. It's not muddy looking. It's very cool. I'll leave some for color. It's up to you if you want to do the sides. You can pounce on there if you want. Oh, I like that. That looks really cool. Yeah. That red oxide. Give me more. I really like that red oxide. That color is great. I'm just tapping it on my brush now because I want to leave some a little bit darker spots with it. I didn't change brushes, nothing like that. That looks cool. Looks very cool. All right, I'm going in with brown now. By the Impasto, this is like this is the most expensive paint right here. Is definitely leaving a texture. It's lightening it up a little bit. I'm sorry. Let me look. Dana Gates. There she is. How long have I been on? Yeah. Blame her. This is her rabbit hole. Do you see what I'm doing, Dana? Do you? Do you? I've been waiting for you. I haven't told everybody. So you just let me know when the Dana Yates walks through the door. Because this is a little rabbit hole that she sent me on last night. You, Dana. But I like it. It's fun. It's really fun. Okay, so there's some brown. And if you don't like it, or if you want, ooh, even the oxide mixed with the brown. I like it. I'll leave it a little darker up in there, a little lighter. Okay, let's throw in some turquoise. Because we can. And this will go back over because that's going to be way too bright. And I don't need it that bright. Let's tap some of that off. This is like little pieces. It just mixes well. Almost like dry brushing on. Maybe put more towards the center. Oh, that looks so cool. Look at my hand. I'm like, eee! Hold on. That looks really cool. Let's put some down, like down in, smush it down in there. Okay. And then we smushed it and some color came off. So then you put some back on it. Just play with it until you have it right for sure. That turquoise lightens it up a lot. Barely putting my bristles in there, like barely touching the paint on there. Barely. I'll go around the edge just a tad with what's on my brush. I'm not really too worried about the edge. I'm looking at it straight forward on my desk. That looks wicked cool. Can you guys see that rust effect on there? And do you see the rivets? Can you imagine when we go and we put the metallics on? And by pouncing it, it gave it a texture. I don't even need that texture paste. I like it. Like it a lot. Hello, grunge. Okay, let me wipe my hands off. Well, before I wipe my hands off, we have to do the focal point, which is the same thing. I'm going to go in. I don't have to gesso it. I don't have to do anything like that. I'm just pouncing it on. Maybe some swirls so I can get around the edges of it. Get down into that pattern, into the relief pattern. Get the sides. You can't probably see, well, you can't see, period, because it's not up in frame. You probably can't see the design on it. I can see it, you know, in front of my face. But when we start adding color onto it, you'll see it more. And I'll bring this up as soon as I'm done with it. Just play around with it until you've got the right colors. Yeah, way too. Nope, 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 nope. Too. Don't like that. So I'm going to cover it back up. I don't like that. It just went really, really light. Trying to stay with, working with them next to each other, it's a lot easier. I'm just going to pounce some of that color out of there. Going back with the red. Barely like any on my brush. Barely any of that on my brush. And I think, okay, get your car alarm off. Can you guys hear that? Like you don't know your car alarm's going off? Ooh, that looks cool. What's really going to pull your focal point design out is your wax or your metallics. If you don't have waxes, P.O.Box waxes or any kind of wax, it doesn't matter, whatever. Like your gold, your Deco Art makes wax, whatever. Metallic paint. Use metallic paints. I have metallic paints. Just use metallic paint. It's the same concept, you know. I like the waxes because I like to touch, I like to feel, I like to, you know, that kind of stuff. All right, I'm done. I'm putting my brush down because I'm done, because if I do it, it's going to be too much. All right, so let me close my stuff. Oh yeah, I'm looking up. I'm so sorry. Ooh, Arlene, are you all right? Canvas corners with, okay, I'll look, Jamie. Yeah, this is all Dana's fault. Yes, it is. It is Dana's fault. It's Dana's fault. Dana, I'm telling you, it's your fault. What paint am I using? I'm using cheap acrylic paints. The paints that I'm using, the most expensive one is this brown one right here, which is the Impasto, which is from the Art Alchemy, which is P.O.Box. And then that is nothing but folk art paint. I think it's 50 cents, $1. And then this is from the Dollar Tree. We did an experiment with the art whatever that's called. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Anyways, it's red oxide, black oxide, and just black. We also did a yellow oxide, which looks so pretty. That would actually really lighten this up, but it's not the effect I'm going for. It's not really the color of rust. Oh, Jamie, I see what you're talking about. I'm going to go over the corners, actually, when it dries. I'm going to come back and do the sides. That makes sense? Probably doesn't, but yeah. I do want to darken a couple of spots, just like okay, put the brush down, Michelle. Stop. Just gotta stop. Well, let me put some on here. Dana. Dana actually kind of sent me a challenge, I guess. I don't know, but I knew because I texted her back later and I was like, still watching. Because this lady, I like binge watched her videos last night. Wow, does she have some smart ideas? Dana, did you actually see the one where she made, the wishing flower, the blowy flower? Q-tips. She used Q-tips. Brilliant. Brilliant. And I love her voice. And the dog, oh my gosh, the dog cracks me up. She has this dog, and this dog is she's like, let me stop and go get the dog. She just cracks me up. She'll use my art card. Anyways, she's just funny. It's a good it's a great channel. Great channel to watch. I wish I knew the proper way to say the channel. Her name, I believe her name is Tanya. Or Tanya, Tania. Super fun. She's super fun to watch. And I love her. Yes, it's down below in the drop bar, in the down bar. And it's NOIT art. So I don't know if it's know it art. Like, you know, like I know, but it's NOIT art. And it's right below Girly Girl Creates, I believe, down on my down bar. I don't know. Hold on. I'm still wiping off paint. Let me go. Hit show more on your down bar. You'll see Michelle, and right there she is. NOIT art. And it takes you actually right straight to the video of what I'm making today. She did a huge canvas. Huge canvas. Mine, not huge. 5x7. Just for basically filming purposes as well. So it's a lot of work. You'll see that she did the texture paste, and she's stopping, she's starting, she's letting things completely dry. I'm just kind of giving you the hurry up method, which I did bring water, so I'm done with that brush right there. So I'm going to dry this for a minute. Yeah, that's it. Jamie's got it right there. Thank you. It's in the down bar. This is still, yeah. Flip that over, Michelle. Good job. Good job. You can actually see this drawing like it's embossing. I'm super happy with this. That is so cool looking. And then when I put the metallics on it, it's going to be amazing. And she used a bunch of different color metallics. She used browns or bronze. See how bright that is coming up now, like the turquoise. I don't know if you guys can see that. But the more that I dry it, the lighter that turquoise is making it become. Yeah, I'm going to go over that with wax. She used 3 different metallics. She had bronze, copper, and she used a gold. Not really a gold girl. Yeah, I don't want like this silver either. So I'm going to stick with, I believe, I have a copper, and then I do want to use my Finnabair waxes. I have one of my favorite Finnabair waxes is the brushed white gold. I love that. I think that's pretty. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to figure out how that red. Oh, this dries really pretty. I guess you would call this faux rusting. And she does have a faux rust technique on there. My background? No, it's this. She uses tags. Hold on, Carla. She uses tags from like clothing. My background is actually these. I have these left over. They're little tiles. They're not tiles. They're scraps. They're scraps of the watercolor paper that I had left over from the journal that I'm doing. And all I did was layer them up. And then I took these which are flat back pearls, very, very tiny. If you're doing a larger canvas, you would use the larger flat back pearls. And then I made it look like rivets. That's all. I just layered it and made it look like rivets. This is all paper, and it's done on a little 5x7 canvas from the Dollar Tree. Nothing expensive really about it. It's painted with acrylics. The texture you're seeing is from just my brush because, oops, I forgot texture paste. My focal point, which is going to be this rose, this flower right here. Doesn't look like much right now. You can see it a little bit. I had actually stenciled out a lot of them. And I used Plaster's putty, and we tried to fussy cut it in, or I tried to fussy cut it, and it completely popped off my page. It didn't even work. So yeah, don't use this. I improvised really fast. I used, where is it at? Anyways, modeling paste. Oh, I use modeling paste instead because it's a little bit more flexible. And this is like 180-pound watercolor paper. The stencil, I use the stencil, obviously. It's drying over here. This is what it's going to look like. I do have my thing over it. Like that. So we're going to do that. It's going to be a focal point right in the middle of this. If that makes any sense whatsoever. She did a great job. Honestly, this is just my take on what she did. She's a very, very good teacher. Like I said, I was watching her all night, Dana. All night, Dana. All night, except I stopped. I watched Laurel's live because Laurel went live last night. I stopped. I watched Laurel. Then I got back on. I had paused her and got on Laurel's and watched Laurel. And then I came right back to it. So that's where we're at right now, Carla. So we're right here. We're right here. And then all it is paper. She used tags, like from your clothes, not like the Walmart cheapy tags, like nice clothes tags. You can basically use anything. She has one, you guys, she has one where she does the fabrics. I'm serious. Like she cut out leaf print. She's really good. You're going to go down a rabbit trail, believe me. But this is like a faux rust technique that she had. I've never really done this technique before. I'm quite pleased with it. It looks really real, and it looks like metal to me, like looking at it in real life. I like it. I really like it. I think it's very cool. And Dana, I do appreciate you showing me fur because I'm not really angry. I don't get angry. But it's all Dana's fault. So, yeah. This is what I'm working on today. And I'm about to be done. I do want this raised up higher. And see why I didn't put the rivets in the middle? There would be just no point. I do want to raise up higher. And like I said, modeling or what do you call it? Mounting tape. It's cool. But it tends to be, you know, white in color. So I would myself rather build this up back with, I'm going to use some pieces of this. And that way I can figure out how high I want it. I can make it my own size because, you know, the tape that you, or the, like pop-up, what is it called? pop-up tape, mounting tape. Seems to be just one thickness, and that's all you can do. You can either add another one, and then it gets too thick. So I just like using my own cardstock, and that way I can just pop it up as much as I want. So here's where the metals come in, and this is where I hope that I don't mess it up. I'm going to put, because I like copper. Copper is a very, very dominant color, though, so you have to use it pretty sparingly. And no, I didn't get these paints just for that. I did have these paints. I just haven't opened them yet. It's very dominant. It will take over a picture if you let it. You just have to be very, very careful with that copper. Copper is bam. I also got a rose gold. I have a royal gold. For a girl who doesn't like gold, I have all the gold. And then there's pure gold. These are just the folk art. You can get them at Walmart. I think they're, I don't know, $1 something a bottle. And then I got this bright red metallic paint. I don't know why. I just did. And it's the same day I got the color shifts. Oh, and I got this. This is gunmetal gray. So it's for all different kinds of projects. I am going to try the copper, but I want to see what the copper looks like first. And I put it on a brush. See? It's a pretty dominant color. I'll put it on my finger so you can see it better. It's a pretty dominant metal color. So if I do use this, which I do want to use this, I'm just going to dry brush it over this. It's bringing all my rivets out. You can see all my rivets coming out now. Do you see them all? And I am touching the canvas a little bit, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I'm going to go over it a little bit. See? Just a little bit. And then I'm going to bring out some of one of my Finnabair. Yeah, I love the metallics. Folk art, they're not bad. They're definitely not bad. For the most part, I want to go the same way. The same way. And those rivets are all coming to life now. I can even go down the side a little bit if I want to add. I really want it around the edge. Again, this is like your dominant color. Like copper is pretty bright. Bronze, that's a good one. See where I got like a lot right there? I'm going to come back in with my black and touch that up. It'll dry in a second. That's not really the look that I'm going for. Just want it very lightly coated. You can see where the texture of the pouncing on the brush really worked. I'm actually okay with it that I didn't put texture paste on this. Would it look cool with texture paste? Sure. But I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't. And there's still some white spots in there. You can see it. That's, you know, we're not going to be, it's not going to be perfect. So I'm going to go over it just a tad bit more up here where that patina is. And that's a good way for me. Remember I said that corner was a little bright with the patina for me? This is covering it up a little bit better. That's growing on me, believe it or not. It's actually kind of growing on me. I might not cover it up. There's barely any on my brush going around the edges. I see right here, Jamie, yep, as I was talking about those parts right there. Yeah, I see them. I definitely will go back over that. Kind of got most of them. This stuff dries pretty fast. Put some extra on the sides. See on the side there? A little extra. And that way, maybe I don't even have to come back in with any of these extra colors unless I want to. But I'm happy with the way that looks right now. See how that's just popping out? I like that. Thanks, dear B. Of course, Dana. Yes, it is your fault. It was a good rabbit hole, though. I mean, a great rabbit hole. I will forever be a subscriber of hers. For sure. Like, it was great. I love that she gives you the techniques that you don't need the expensive stuff. You don't need that. And, you know, one of like my playlist, my Make It With Michelle, I mean, I'm I don't know. I like using homemade. It doesn't bother me at all. Okay, I do like that. That looks great. So next will be our image. This image, you kind of like it goes into the, oh my gosh, I'm not in frame. So the image, it gets hidden in that background, right? So you can't see it. It just kind of blends. It just blends. You would never know that those were flowers. You would never know that, that's supposed to be your focal point. It just kind of looks like a big blurb on my canvas. This is absolutely dry, so I'm going to throw it over there. So on my focal point, I'm going to go just a little bit heavier handed. And so I can see, everyone can see, this is where I'm going to pounce the metallics in. This is freaking cool. It's magic again. I'm a wizard. Oh, now I'm a wizard. This is neat. Yep, I like this. I like this a lot. Her technique is amazing. Love, love, love. And I even went a little bit dark right there. I don't care. That looks awesome. I'm going to go around the edges, kind of dark too. Let's outline this puppy. Ah, this is cool. Let's just hit some certain spots. And because I'm like dry brushing it, it's not going to be dry pretty much almost immediately. That is cool. Can you guys see it now? Bet you can. That's very, very cool. I like that a lot. My fussy cutting, yeah, it leaves something to be desired. I'm sure you guys can do a lot better job than I can, because that's kind of a wonky piece right there. But this is how I'm going to put it on there. I like that a lot. So the way that I'm really going to make it pop is, let's go in with some of this pure gold. I know it's gold. Because it's a lighter metallic. So we're just going to make it pop off the page. Am I going to touch my canvas with it? Yeah, I am. Because I want it to match. But first, I'm going to do my image. It's definitely lighter. Here, put some on my fingers. See? It's much lighter. And I can even go ahead and I can, wipe that off with my finger. Whatever. I like her pouncing method, because that pouncing is also adding more texture. So I'm not minding that pouncing at all. Ooh, I might have just became a gold girl. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, yeah, this is pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, it's pretty. I might be a gold girl. Seriously? Everything I wear, it's silver, but I mean, I am going to change my jewelry color, but this is pretty neat. I don't really work with gold too much. And as far as like when I got my Finnabair stuff, I didn't get any gold really, because didn't really like it that much. Wow. Okay. And again, this is just acrylics. This is not anything fancy. That's totally pretty. Look how pretty that looks on that iron oxide. Can you guys see that? That is really pretty. In real life, you guys, this is really pretty. I can still see the iron oxide. I can still see the black. I can still see there's patina coming through here. I can still see the red. That's really pretty. I can still see the copper that I put on there. It's really pretty layered up. Wow. I'm not mad at gold. Okay. So there's that part. And now we're about done, because all I have to do, I just want to streak a little bit over my canvas. Not a lot, because the focal point is those flowers. And I'm just touching a couple of the rivets, barely going over it, adding a little, lightening it up. It's really pretty. I wasn't really a gold person. Just lightening up the edges, especially around the edges of the canvas. Not really touching the middle too much. Just going around the edges, because you want that center to pop. Whoops, just dropped it. Got a glob. Don't care, because it looks cool. Wow, that's neat. It's like magic in front of your eyes. Okay. That's all I'm doing. Do you see where I just hit the sides, hit the top, hit the sides, hit the sides? That's still that copper down there, which I actually went heavy over it with the gold. It looks great. I will take some pictures of this when Jane gets home. He has a better phone than I do. So let's put our focal point on. And now, do you see how much that pops out now? Because we added that lighter color. It's really pretty. In real life, you guys, it's really pretty. I'm really like this. Dana, you've put me down a rabbit hole, and I love this rabbit hole. It's very cool. And thank you for that. I like you. Thank you for challenging me. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm just going to raise this up a little bit with some of these boards. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it as part of the longest part, which these seem to fit perfectly, but I need to make them skinnier. This part really doesn't matter. Just gonna cut like 5 of them. And we'll see how much it raises it up. We'll add a level, we'll add a level, we'll add a level. Sometimes that mounting foam is fine for certain things, but it's hard to camouflage because it's already sticky. I like this. I'm going to paint it black, so you're not going to be able to see it. You can't really do that with your mounting tape because then it's going to take away your adhesive. I'm sure, you know, some of you can, and that's fine and that's great. But for me, I'm just going to stick my finger in some paint, and I'm going to put this right on the back. Thank you, Tina. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jamie. I do too. I really do. Hi, Paula. Paula, is it your sale tonight, hun? I got, is it tonight? It's been posted in my group. I saw that. Is it tonight? See how that's just going to fit right across there. Let's see how high we are now. I mean, the lift off of that is fine, but I think I'm going to add one more. And then I'm going to call that done because I can just, first of all, it's going to be right in front of me. So I'm just going to have a direct line of sight with it. Do I have to paint this black? No. No, I don't. Do I want to? Yeah, I do. Why? Because I'll know. And it's even though it's going in my room, and I'm just using my finger with my leftover paint. Doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna put some paint on it. That's all. I could grab the red. It doesn't. It's all part of this. I just think it blends into your project. If somebody, you know, I know when I go and I look at other people's art and stuff, I pick it up, I feel it. I'm like, oh, how'd you do that? How'd you do this? You know, I'm looking at all the things. So if somebody comes here and they want to look at all the things, they can see all the things. I'm going to try not to get the bottom of it as much, but I do want this, and especially the sides. I think it just makes it a little more complete. Let's throw some turquoise in there. Why? Because we can. It's all right. Ooh, let's put some of that impasto in there. That paint with feelings. I'm telling you, this paint has feelings. Has feelings. All right. Is it ugly? Yep, sure is. Let me dry it all off. Does it make a mess? Sure does. But I don't know. I like it. I know it's there. I know it's done. Whoops. I just threw it on there. All right, so just give that a second. I've got to get this off my hands. And it makes painting fun. I like to get messy and when I paint. 4 p.m. my time. What? Oh, I better get off. I'm almost done. 4 p.m. my time. Oh, you guys are going early tonight. Sweetness. Okay. Did you save me some 49 to market? Come on now. Hook a girl up, Paula. Okay. Yep. It's all under my fingernails. This is just, I like it. Look at that. I don't care. Grungy hands. I don't care. Makes it, right? Makes you look cool. I don't know. Makes you look cool. Alright, I had to, oh, that's my telephone. Well, let me make sure it's not my child. It is not my child. Don't need to answer that one. Okay. So, I think I hit answer on my phone and somebody's talking. I did. I hit answer on my phone because I just heard, hello, you there? Whoops, I pressed the button the wrong way. Too bad. That's from my number that didn't. Oh, now he's calling back. Whatevs. It's not for me. It's for this guy named Steve. Steve doesn't live here. Okay. So I like that. So see, when you look down the sides, you can't see the mounting tape. I don't know. Personal preference. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going, I'm just using Fabri-Tac. This actually might be better with glue gun. Hello. Okay, you left me a message. Great for you. I don't know who you are. This man calls me every day and tells him, take me off your calling list. Never does. Okay, so I just put it right across there. And this would be, like I said, a great time to use your glue gun if you want. I think Fabri-Tac will be fine. I'm going to put a book on top of it. It can sit there overnight. Use your E6000 if you want. I don't know. That stuff makes me sick. I don't like the smell of it. And let's make our image. Let's go this way with it. I kind of like it like that. Let me hold it there for a second. And let's thank God that Michelle completed a project today. Thank you. Thank you, Dana, for putting me down this rabbit trail. I like when you guys, I like the challenge. Thank you for the challenge. There it is. There it is. And it's going to be right in front of me on my wall. Boom. Like right in front of me. I like it. Like, I like the rivets. I like the rust look. I love the patina. I like it all. I do. I really like it all. Thanks, Fairby. Appreciate it. I think it looks fun, right? I like the little squares on top of the squares. I think the rivets look cool. It makes it look like metal. It's just paper. It's paper. All of it is paper on canvas used with Fabri-Tac. And the only reason why I use Fabri-Tac is because I could have used another adhesive because this was such thick watercolor paper, but Fabri-Tac grabs really fast, quick drying. For filming purposes, this was probably perfect for me. This only took me 2.5 hours. I like it. Thank you, Dana, very much for having me do a challenge. That was fun. She didn't like say, you know, I challenge you or anything, but she just like snuck me a link. And yeah, I think she figured that my head would probably go down this rabbit hole. I like it. I like it a lot. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Dana. All right. Sorry, let me crinkle that somewhere else. So again, I just use simple basic things. This is what this looks like. It's a canvas from the Dollar Tree. Canvas from the Dollar Tree. I used black from the Dollar Tree, red oxide from the Dollar Tree. My folk art I got at Walmart. I think it's like $1 something. And then I used pure gold, and I used the copper metallics, or metallic. Okay, these are metallics too. And these are from Folk Art, and these are at Walmart as well. And I don't think I paid over $1.50 for them. I think and they have the diamonds on the top. That way you know which ones you're using. So use those 5 things. I use some impasto to mix with my brown. No, I didn't use my heavy black gesso. No, I did not. I used this modeling paste because the plumber's plaster didn't work. She used joint compound, and like as big as your head tub, and she just transferred it into a smaller thing. I used my Dollar Tree palette. Those 2 brushes were those cheapo ones that you get from Dollar Tree. The real stiff ones that made the texture. And the things that I had here were that flat back pearls and just paper scraps. And does it matter that I use the watercolor paper scraps? No. It doesn't. I could have used any kind of thick cardstock. I would recommend like a thicker cardstock for sure. But that's it. That's it. And now I have a pretty piece of art that I can put right in front of my face, and I can look at it every day, and I like it. And I might make a friend for it right there while I'm watching Paula. Yeah. Wait. What did I miss? What is Tammy doing? Hold on. Oh, the collar woke you up. Oops, sorry. Right? It looks like metal. It's faux metal. I highly thank you, Dana, and thanks for the link. Really, honestly, totally thank you for the link. I couldn't stop watching her. I watched her all night. I stopped for a little bit to watch Laurel. because Laurel went live last night. It's her last day at work today. She has the next 2 weeks off. If you're not subscribed to her channel, her link is down below. I highly suggest you do, because she's just going to flick on her camera like I have been doing, and she's just going to be doing, I don't know, improv lives. I'm excited. Because Laurel is one creative lady, let me tell you. Also, Girly Girl Creates, Michelle H. She's the first link that you see there. She is having a sale. This is not a product sale, just so you know. It is a personal sale on the 24th. Will she mix them in? I don't know. You'll just have to watch and see. I'm going for the box plate, let me tell you. I love her box pleats. She does a great job on those, and I don't know how to sew that nice. They make great ruffles down my pages, although I think they might, because they're so pretty. I haven't used them yet. Yep, that's right. I haven't. Oh, and I use Fabri-Tac. So those are that's all I needed today. And I'm sure, because the Dollar Tree, they have acrylics there. I just got the oxides and the black. The acrylics that they have are like primary colors, not like really, that bam in your face color type person. This is more my level right here. So yeah, I didn't get any of the other ones. Those are the ones that I know of. So thank you for spending your afternoon with me. I hope you like this project. I will rename this. Oh, Dear B, I did name yesterday's video for you that says Amanda's Journal first. So I will never, ever, ever, ever take it down. Brooke is tonight. She's going to be starting her idea book. Don't forget that. Paula and her friends are going on. Guess I'm probably going to float all around. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Ooh, and my favorite YouTuber just put up a video. I love her. Okay. So, will I come back on tomorrow? I don't know if I will or not, because it's Jaden's first day being back home from working manual labor. I don't know. I'm sure I will, because he'd probably sleep in. Either way, I might see, I might not. If I don't, have a fantastic weekend. But if I do, I'll see you tomorrow. And you notice what I noticed? It says, come and join me. It's been a while. And my down bar down there, yeah, I forgot to take that out, because it's only been since yesterday. It's not been. Oh, it's Friday. Oh, okay. Then go watch Brooke tonight and Paula on Friday. Oh, I thought it was tonight. Okay, cool. You're very welcome, Derby. It was my pleasure. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I will catch you all later. I love your faces. Bye.